Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to 2022 and one of my new series that I am doing with my good friend Jackie, known as JQ Crafty on YouTube here. If it isn't crooked, she didn't do it. It's kind of like her tagline. We got together and decided that we wanted to do a stash busting type collab. And so we are calling it Stash Smash Saturday. So every Saturday, come join us, play along. This is the rules. This is the regulations, okay? I don't know about you guys, but me and Jackie started talking and we seemed to be on the same page with, we have a lot of collections that are either almost completely used up or not. I don't know how to really say that, but like me, like this one right here, there were 3 12 by 12 papers left in this kit. And this is the March-April Echo Park subscription kit from 2021. I've used it a lot, but I got down to this amount and was like, I don't want to play with it anymore, right? And then they just hang around your craft room. On the flip side of that, I have ones that I buy. I buy the entire collection, and I never use it. And so 2022 for me, and I know maybe a lot of people, and Jackie was on the same page, is all about using up our stash and seeing, you know, obviously we want to buy the new things and bring it in and play with them, but we also need to use what we have. So as I have like seriously budgeted myself lately for the year 2022, I am on a budget and on a debt paying off mission. Using my stash seemed kind of like reasonable, kind of went hand in hand, right? So as we were talking, we were like, let's put a fun Becky and Jacqie twist on it. So the rules that we have for each other, we can pick one collection and we have to use it until it's killed. And we both agreed that the killing, in quotations, of a kit or collection is when there's no more 12 by 12 pattern papers, or you don't have enough embellishments. You know, basically you cannot physically create another layout using what you have left. You have to use that collection or kit until it's killed. But the other twist is for the month of January, I chose 7 random items for her, and she chose 7 random items for me. And out of those random items, I picked 5 and then she picked 5. So we gave 7 to give options in case I picked something that maybe she didn't have in her stash, or she picked something that maybe I didn't have in my stash. So, and then you have to make sure that those go on your layouts each week. So the 5 random items that I'm going to make sure go on my layout every week are Nouveau drops, and the Nouveau drops that I used today are going to be Duck Egg Blue, Sea Breeze, and Caribbean Ocean. And this was a fantastic one for me because I pull Nouveau drops out all the time and forget to use them. So this makes me use them. This is also, I want to say peeled paint. I felt like it needed just a little bit of something behind that. And I also don't know why I thought that color was going to match. It matches the colors in the stickers, but not necessarily on this sheet. And if you've seen there, I totally messed up and stuck my pictures down. I'm actually doing a live Zoom there, and that's why every once in a while you'll see stuff like that randomly happen where I stop. There was at one point where I walked away and did something for about 10 minutes. I let my dog out and came back and it was still filming. Yeah, that's right. So I had a lot of editing on this. So I just felt like it needed just a little bit of something. So I had to pull my photos back up, do some ink blending behind it, and I just used some wax paper to make sure that my photos didn't get messed up. And we're going to put those back down. That's also the lovely bee. She's sleeping. This is pretty much what her life looks like because I get up, as I'm doing this morning, at there's B right there making some noise. I get up at 3 a.m., do some voiceovers, work. I sit in my bed and work while everyone else is sleeping. Yes, you guys might think, where's your husband? I snore. I snore very badly, and we don't normally sleep in the same bed. He tries, but we've given up. And yes, I am going to go ahead after this year and get a sleep apnea test done so that so that we can, do that. So that's why instead of going in my craft room, he's usually sleeping on the couch or something in the living room or in another room. And I do not want to disturb him. So I just hang out in bed, but it does disturb B. So anyway, that was her laying there being all upset, and I took those photos. So I'm going to use Nuvo drops. I'm going to use puffy stickers. I am going to pull in some flare. If you see them at the top, the Dottie About Flare ribbon. I am adding the ribbon now. So I have this teal zebra looking print one, and then the little Admit One stickers. I have lots of those little bitty scales of ribbon. Not scales, what are those? Spools of ribbon. I bought them in 2006 or 7. Michael's had a huge sale. I ordered it all online, and I am still working my way through it, because guess what I don't use a lot of is ribbon, and I have a ton of it. I recently just got rid of a ton of ribbon stash, like the stuff that you pick up from Walmart, and like the big spools of it. I took it to the flea market, and my mom gave it to some crafty ladies to use because pay it forward. So now we are getting some stickers put on, and I'm going to fill in some of that, lime green. I do believe that is peeled paint also, but it doesn't so much go with the layout, but it's okay because I like the layouts. So I will have a Jacqie's link listed down below to her channel. Please head over, check out, see what items I chose for her. Out of the 7 items that I did choose for her, see what she chose. Oh, also, the reason that I pulled in the ink was because Jacqie chose oxide ink, which is another good one for me, and it's peeled paint. I have it wrote down right next to me why I didn't notice that. I'm also talking to people right there. Go, Becky, yeah. So I've got the 5 items on there. Not so much yet. They will be. We do have the peeled paint Distress Oxide ink. I have the ribbon. We're getting ready to add the flare, it looks like, because they are coming down. I've already adhered some foam on the back of them. So these layouts are going to be a little on the more is crazy side, because next Saturday I have to use this same collection again, because I do still have enough to make another layout. I actually think I have enough to make 2 to 3 more layouts. Not sure about the 3, because I think I cut it to back these photos of B. I did cut into one of the 12 by 12s, but I think I can make it work. We're going to work on it. So I can at least get one more layout, I know. So this will be every Saturday. Me and Jacqie are going to be posting. Please follow along, play along with us on this fun journey of killing off these random collections. You will also see that most of my hip kits are going to be making an appearance, because other than the very first hip kit I got in 2021, which was the March and April, because March they didn't send it out, so they sent them both together. That is about the only one that got used. And then after that, it was like 1 or 2 layouts, except for the November 2021 layout, because that was all Christmas themed, and I really did use that, but I still have a lot of it left. So the hip kits are going to be making their way in. I have canceled my subscription to Hip Kit, you guys, because I mean, honestly, I have all of them sitting on the floor, organized in my room, and I need it. I don't know. I just never pull them out. I don't know what it's about, but the last time I had a subscription, I used them all the time and absolutely loved them and loved all of the product that you got. And like this time around, it just seemed like it was either exclusives, which I loved, or Pink Fresh Studio. And I love Pink Fresh Studio. I think it's beautiful, but it's not really my go-to designer. And I feel like their exclusives tend to... Anyway, that's a long story. So there is the end of the photos. Go check Jacqie out, and I'll see you guys next Saturday with a new Stash Smash. Bye.